So we're here today at Cardiff Harley-Davidson. This is the VIP tour of the Pan America, so I thought I'd take the chance to come and have a close look at it, see what the finish looks like, see what some of the stuff feels like. So I'm going to film a quick walk around, we'll take a sit on the bike and talk about that seat height. It's just a great chance to have a good close look at it. There are still some dates on the VIP tour, I'll link to them in the description. So definitely check it out if it's swinging by near you. And I think Cardiff Harley are expecting their demo models at the end of this month or in a few weeks time, so I'll link to their demo form as well. Please don't hesitate to get in touch if you want to try one of these out in a month's time or so. They're super helpful here. I'm sure they'll be happy to help you out. All right, so we'll start at the front. We've got the Brembo 4-pot monoblock radially mounted brakes here, so proper top spec stuff. Should be plenty of stopping power from those, and they're on the tubeless spoked wheels. I believe they're going to sell spokes in packs of 10, so if you do break them out on the trail you can replace them, but the spoke wheels are an optional extra, so it's cast wheels as standard. Some nice detail on there though. And then these Michelin Adventure tyres, which were developed with Harley specifically for this bike. One thing I hadn't realized here, that these, well, they look like peripheral lights, but actually those are the indicators. Super neat. Definitely like that feature. And then you can see that distinctive headlight. This one's got a little grill on it to protect it, and that's actually adaptive, so lean sensitive, that headlight. Big engine bars on this one, an accessory as well, so it's properly spec'd up. Now this windscreen is actually height adjustable. There's a little lever here, so you can do that one-handed on the go quite easily. I quite like that design. Looks a little bit easier to use than some others that I've tried out recently. The handguards on this special, and then radial master cylinder from Brembo there for the front brake. Not sure you can quite make that out. Here we go. And then all manner of buttons on the switchgear. So we've got the starter here, a mode button, hazards, media controls here, quite nicely done. And underneath, traction control button for making quick adjustments outside of the riding modes, and a voice command button as well for accessing Siri or Google Assistant, I guess. Over on the other side, plenty of buttons as well. So you've got cruise control, on and off, and set and resume and nudge it up and down by 1 mile an hour. I think this is for cycling through the screen. You've got your headlights, heated grips, menu, home, a sort of directional pad for navigating it all. And then horn and indicators, more traditional indicator controls than you'll normally see on a Harley. A quick look at the dash here. So this is kind of familiar from the live wire I had a few weeks back. This is the widget layout. So you can see things like tire pressure here and battery status and range, and you can customize what you want to see there. You've got phone connectivity as well. So of course you can get nav and media. You've also got like a shock flashing there. So obviously you can control the electronically adjustable suspension, the semi-active suspension. And then here's all the menus look. So music, information about the bike, settings, home, and nav. So you got a nice big map there. I don't think it's connected to a phone, but you get the idea. Nice and visible. I like that sort of rugged looking surround on it as well. Looking forward to finding out how this performs on the road. It's a big old fuel tank on this bike. I like this black finish as well with the stealthy looking Harley logo, some big rubber grips, and then we've got the tank bag here with a bit of a phone stash. Down to the engine, the 1250 Revolution Max, 150 horsepower, so plenty of grunt, very competitive, good torque figures as well. And it looks pretty nice from this side. All engines look a bit better on this side, don't they? Let's have a look at the other side. Not quite as aesthetic, but still a nice variety of finishes on there. I like the silver and black with this black paint job. Seat height is widely adjustable. We'll talk about that more in a bit. And then this has got the 3-piece luggage on it. Really neat looking. Some tie down points here if you want to put stuff on top, and a bar there. Top box as well. And then down at the rear we've got the indicators and a really nicely designed tail light with a little Harley logo in there. There's the rear wheel as well. Quite hard to get a good shot of the exhaust because of this right pannier, but it's the Screaming Eagle version. So it has got a carbon finisher you can see on the end there. That looks nice and premium there. And then we've got some adventure clothing from Harley as well. So full gear. This looks really nice. Obviously they haven't had adventure bikes in recent memory anyway in the range. So this is all new, ready to match up with your Pan America. So time for a little sit on the bike and a feel of what it's like, you know, what it might be like to ride anyway. The bars feel in a very natural position for an adventure bike. Nothing particularly unusual about those. I guess the big innovation for the Pan America is the adaptive ride height. So when you're on the move, the electronic suspension will lift it up so that you've got good visibility, you're high up, you've got good ground clearance, you've got lots of travel in the suspension for rougher surfaces. But when you do start to slow down and come to a stop, it'll lower the suspension so that that reach to the floor isn't too tricky. Obviously, Harley have got a lot of customers coming from cruisers, which are typically super low. So I guess that's a feature that's going to hopefully help some of those riders transfer over to an adventure bike. But I think it's beneficial for all riders of, you know, any height. In fact, it really does cater for a wide range of seat heights. So there are some accessory seats, and in its highest setting, it's way up over 900 mil. Like I say, this is the special model, so it has the adaptive ride height. Now that it's stationary and the seat is in its low position, the standard seat, this is at 825 mil. And if you fit the low seat, it's down at 805 millimeters. That really is very, very low. Same as my Triumph Trident, for example. So for a big adventure bike, that's a massive feature of this bike and a massive benefit. So that's it for today with the Pan America. Hopefully it won't be long before I can actually go and ride one. It looks absolutely incredible in the flesh, really distinctive, proper rugged adventure bike look to it. Let me know if you've got any questions about it in the comments below. I'll try and get back to you. And if you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one.